Naughty. Naughty.
Oh, it's got.
What did I say? What did I say?
You gotta watch it to the end. Good, yeah. Good owners,
Yeah, he's miles off.
Yo, people, it's Peckham Reds again. Me, myself, Len.
I'm Nate.
And yeah, man, good day. We're here with the Hoopers and Game Time. They came Queen of the South to watch. Man United win the fucking game.
Finally, our first dub on the Watchalong as well.
Yeah, man, no, we're happy, man. So, like, 3-0. Didn't really expect it. Did you not expect it?
No, I didn't expect it.
Surprising.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised, but we might as well just dive straight into it. So,
Yeah, if
yeah,
any of
man.
you got anything to say, because everyone hears us talk, so Game Time, if you don't want to say anything.
Might as well start from obviously
I'll be real. My predictions before the game was 2-1 either way. Yeah, I thought it could go either way.
Yeah.
Depending on who got the goal, get the momentum. Obviously they're home, so do you know what I mean? They could have got the home leg. But boy, when we got that first goal, I was like, you know what? We might. I was saying to these man, 2-1? I remember I said 2-1. Cool, 2-1. Got the penalty now. I'm thinking,
Yeah, no, it's too good to be true.
yeah, I'm
man.
thinking, okay, cool. But it was one of them ones where it was shaky because it could have not been given. I've seen them not been given. Man's gone to the screen and come back and said, yeah, penalty. So I'm thinking, like, 3 goals.
No, forget that. It's a penalty, you missed something.
What did I miss?
The red card, bro.
Okay, now, the red card now. Again, it's one of the ones where you've seen them not be given, but if we're going to go by the rules, last man, goal scoring opportunity, it's got to be given, innit? That's if we're going by them rules, though. So,
But some people here were saying that it wasn't.
yeah, but that's because you...
No, it was harsh. It was harsh, but obviously,
Bro, you'd be mad if that was given against you.
Yeah, if it went against you, it's harsh, man.
100%.
100%. Given a penalty, but not a red.
Not a red, yeah.
Should have given a yellow.
Yeah, the ref.
If that was given against you, you'd be vexed, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but at the same time, I'd have to understand, innit?
Nah, there's no understanding in that. That's so soft.
Do you know why?
It's so soft.
Do you know, okay, it's soft, yeah, but it was last man. Now, we can all like disagree or agree on whether Hoyland's going to score or not. Because it's Hoyland.
We all agree that he won't.
But
We all agree that he
we
won't.
agree that a striker being impeded from scoring there.
Man's still getting a high. No, he is a striker.
But either way, yeah, he was impeded from scoring or getting a touch that could get him onto goal.
Yeah, but
He was already on the ground. He's already on the ground. Missed
That's
it.
why it was a red.
Yeah, no,
So I
we're not
understood it.
disputing. It's soft, but it's a red. Obviously, let it alone.
Yeah.
It's a red, didn't it? We move on, but yeah, man. I don't think he would have scored. I don't think he would have scored without the contact either. Still.
And I give him a yellow just for not because he weren't gonna score. Do you get it? I'd be real. Like
That's
he
an Arsenal fan, by the
sport the
way.
game.
Yeah, disclaimer.
That's an Arsenal
Yeah,
fan.
it's what it is. But he sport the game. You must admit he sport the game. He mashed up the
I
game.
think the ref had a.
It was a bit too
mad
far.
game still.
Speaking to the mics, man. We wanted.
Yeah, I think the ref had a mad game. He did influence the game a lot, especially from the start. The first 20 wasn't giving fouls.
And then
Red
straight
card
to
came
the
out of
reds.
nowhere. We're thinking, rah, did you get paid?
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Bro,
with you.
it was crazy. It was
Got a little change.
You lot, listen.
You got a brown envelope.
just a little slide.
Let me say something. This is how the deal went, yeah? The referee agreed to 10 bags, yeah? You lot gave him, hold on, hear me out. Hear me out, bro. You gave him a 5 before half time, and you said, you know what, let me just wire him the other one from now. So he knows what time it is.
From the pens, yeah.
Then that happened, red card, he's gone mad. Bro, what happened before VAR and the red card? Tell me what happened. He didn't even pull out nothing.
Yeah,
Do you know why? No.
Yeah, because he was confused.
He didn't pull out nothing, bro.
No, do you know what it is?
Bro, peer pressure, bro. Peer pressure.
Yeah,
Let me
he
explain
waved. No, he waved away. His refereeing performance.
The man
was
them
shit,
tapped him
bro.
and said, yo, check your phone.
Check your balance.
Check your phone.
Yeah, no,
Check your phone.
See over there. He didn't think it was a foul. VAR have told him to go look at it. He's looked at it and seen the foul and seen that it was a goal scoring opportunity that was fucked up by the defender. That's why he had to pull out the red.
But he looked at it for a long time.
Yeah.
Bro, you weren't sure. Peer pressure.
He did. But,
Do you know what it is? He
bro,
was trying to
see a
find
man's-
something to stick with his original decision as that
Yeah,
it's
he
not
was
a
trying,
goal.
yeah.
But even from before the red card, he was letting fouls go.
Do you know what? I truthfully feel the ref was upset because he got it wrong, yeah? He's gone on and he's like, you know what, I have to give it.
Yeah.
But then he's gone all the way mad with the red card. You know, like, he just had a mad head rush. And he's just like, you know what? Do you get it?
But I go back to what I was saying. The law is the law, innit? And if you're going by the law and it's gone to VAR, he has to give the red card.
There's loopholes in the law.
Bro, if you're just giving a yellow, I would have been like, alright, cool, at least he's awarded the yellow. The red might be a bit harsh, but he's going by the letter of the law, innit?
But do you know what it is, yeah? The red killed the game. However, I'm still a bit disappointed with us because even though they had 10 men, we didn't show anything to say, weren't ruthless enough.
I hear that, yeah, but one thing I will say, yeah, when there was 11 man on the pitch, Harry Maguire did a mad thing, bro. Like we need to remember, we got a goal before they went down to 10 men. Yeah, exactly.
Turn it to your mouth still.
Yeah, bro. He done more on that right wing than Garnacho did in that game. Now, exactly.
He was winning his headers from the get-go.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually pushing forward the ball.
Exactly. So
Probably our man of our match, you know. Take away the Bruno.
There was so many contenders for that. There was Bruno, there was Casemiro.
Got for man of the match.
Casemiro had a free man.
Yeah. And then even like, for
You
me,
forgot there's
Len and
nothing
Euro
about
as well
football.
was so composed every time he had the ball. So obviously, yeah, I think we spoke about the red, but as in terms of going 1-0 up, yeah, I feel at that point in time we needed that goal because if we didn't get that goal then, you saw how we were playing. We were panic. Me and you were talking about we were panicked. Like, we couldn't even string 5 passes without looking shaky. So that goal happened. I was pleased. And then obviously the 2-0, Bruno, you know what? I've given him stick because I haven't been a fan of him for like bare seasons.
Me too, bro.
This season, he showed me that, you know what, Odegaard. No, but I used to think Odegaard.
But you lot dissing too much. You lot dissing way too much.
Shall I tell you why I always ride with Bruno, yeah? Because even when everyone is playing shit, he's always going to try it.
Yes.
100.
You can't fault it. He's always going to try
And
it.
that's why he's your captain as well. Those are the reasons.
Always going to try it.
His head never drops. Even when we're getting smoked, bro, he's always sometimes a bit annoying when
not
he's
a
trying a
perfect
long
captain.
shot.
In the
But
group chat,
like-
am I not always
No,
cussing
this guy's
Bruno,
nice.
bro? But I wore the hat today because I said to myself, do you know what? I have to be Team Bruno today because we're gonna need him today.
Bro, he's the man that's gonna try 1,000 times. And that's what you need. You need a man that
Should have
does
scored a
that.
hat trick today as well.
But sometimes his attitude in the game when things ain't going our way, it rubs off on the rest of the players, and he's got to be more of a leader.
See, to add on that, yeah, exactly. And to add to that, yeah, reason why I didn't think he was clutch is because let's say we're 1-0 down, yeah, 90 plus 6 minutes. Bro, we'll just boot the ball.
Yeah.
And that stuff is the forcing it stuff is what I haven't liked, bro.
But I hear that,
That's
but
when IQ
he's
comes
only
in.
forcing it because other people around him ain't
Yeah.
doing what they're meant to do. Does that make sense?
It's a sticky situation to
If
be
he
in
deep
still.
at the start of the season, yeah, he was dropping deep into midfield. Everyone's like, oh, why is he doing that? Cause the midfielders ain't progressing the ball enough. Like, if he deep it, everything he does is a bit petulant, but it's for a reason. He's not just on vibes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, fair
He's not
enough.
trying to push it.
See that for Maguire right there? Heavy. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
For that,
I even big up Lindelof, car. He had
The
a double,
block. Yeah,
double
we
block.
even skipped
Like,
that as well.
Yeah, double
Because
block.
we could have
when
got
it was
1-0 down at
1-0.
that point.
Yeah. Changed the game.
That's
So,
true.
so big up Lindelof. And going back to Bruno, I have to give him his respect now because that penalty, you remember, Leon, he had a pressurised penalty. That was to get us back to 4-3. This one's put us 2-0 up now. Very important penalties. Takes it calmly.
can't take that away
And
from
he calms us down. So you know what? I
100.
have to give him his respect.
That and set pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
That and
Even though I don't rate his corners.
No, I
they're
can't
always
lie.
front.
His delivery over the last 2 months has been a lot better.
Yeah.
than what we've seen
But
for the season.
a lot of the time,
Free
he
kicks
doesn't
and
beat the
corners.
first man.
He's aiming for that. Here's one again. Actually, that one's dead.
No, this one was.
That
Yeah,
was
exactly.
crazy.
Stuff like that. So we just seen one.
But it led to the goal though, which is so mad.
Yeah, like, it's actually true.
Maguire, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. Maguire on the wing doing that inside and out with a beautiful.
Who's that?
Wait, who's that? Maguire?
Wait, hold on. Boom! Oh! Yeah! Big caps! Come on! Who's gone?
Let's go.
Come on!
Wait,
That was Maguire, bro. I'm telling you, Maguire can dribble, bro.
And the man was about to diss Maguire.
He's a changed man, you know.
Nanda was about to diss Maguire.
Ugarte, who struggles to get on the end of the ball when there's the opposition corner.
We're watching Maguire, by the way, cutting, defenders lost, cut the other way.
That's prime Neymar, bro.
And
That's a great cross.
Even
No, that was good play. That was
Agua's
good.
knock-on was smart. Yeah.
100. He could have broke his ankle, but
he sent him twice.
Bro, Garnacho could never.
No.
I think Garnacho was our weakest player.
That ball was crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like that ball was crazy.
Before we went up, I don't think Ugarte was having the greatest game.
He wasn't.
Do you know what? Remember I said who was it that came on for Mount? That just goes to show that he didn't have a good game because I didn't even recognize him on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know what he was actually doing.
Mount made 2 tackles in the first 5 minutes of him coming on. Ugarte didn't make a single tackle.
Do you get it? I knew Mount was on, but I didn't know Ugarte was playing.
No, but Mount has changed as a player from Chelsea to now.
Yeah, it's not the same Mount.
It's weird though, because when I look at Chelsea Mount, I see an attacking player. Now he's just a workhorse. You know,
but he was always that guy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You can't judge him properly yet because he's been injured.
As well, because even was he at Derby on loan?
Yeah, but
bro, he was scoring goals, like taking free.
do you know it's hard to judge him. He hasn't had a consistent.
Yeah,
run
you
of
got to
games.
give him a time.
He's been
I don't
injured.
feel like he's
It's
had
only
time.
now that he's coming back. No, but it's only no. Do you know what it is?
No, but
I
something's
like,
wrong.
Do you like? You say you don't like him. No, I like him still. Do you know what it is? Mount's a hard worker. He work for the team.
Not a fan of Mount at all, man. He needs to go still, man. He can go with the clear route still.
What do
Nah,
you like?
It's too early.
No, but you know what it is? I think because of injuries.
When
it
he
makes-
does come
Injuries
on,
is hard to judge him.
Injuries.
Yeah, it's hard to-
It's not. It's not practical, bro. It's not practical.
Weak bones, bro.
Yeah, he's looking very sure still, but
We ain't spoken about the third goal though, because you're dissing Ugarte, but is that 2 assists that he had in this game?
the third goal was probably the best though.
You man, you
Bro,
not got your
I
first
tell you
win for
what,
your
two-
watch along. How's it feel?
Nah,
I'm not confident.
Straight.
I will take that.
my captain.
What? Can you answer me now?
No. We need
We will win.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Half time. I'll be alright.
We'll take that.
I'll take it.
Is it not done?
No, it's not done. It's not enough.
No, I'm saying for today, is it not done?
Do you know what it is?
3 is not enough.
You not agree with this?
Do you know what it is? We have people on our team who can fuck it up.
What you think in a second?
2 corners and I was like 2 corners and I get
Wait then, that's how you finish, Hoyland.
Finish here then.
You start celebrating. You know what it is?
Bro, Ugarte got the assist. Ugarte got the assist for the first goal.
The third goal was the best goal still.
No, yeah, first goal and the last goal.
Do you know what it is? Obviously,
got 2 assists.
I heard that. But are we gonna let goal contributions outshadow his actual performance on the, where he's meant to be? Like his actual performance as a midfielder wasn't good enough. Obviously, it wasn't though.
Do you know what? I hear what you're saying, yeah. But you can never ever bro. Ronaldo used to have shit games, come up and score, bro.
No, I heard that, but Ronaldo's an attacking player. He can do that. He has the luxury to do.
Okay, cool. Ugarte's job is
Right.
But if my guy's not done his job, but we ain't lost, we ain't conceded, and he's got 2 assists, how angry can I be at him?
Cool.
Do you know what I mean?
But you have to see it in a different light. We got the red card, which helped us. But bro, if we didn't get that red card,
It'd have been sticky, yeah. It would have been a different game.
Like this.
It would have been a different game.
The red card changed the game.
Yeah. That's the bottom line.
He probably would have come off at half time, bro.
Ruben hooking, bro. If you're not playing up to par, bro.
But do you know what it is? You see stats, it just ruins the game in the sense of, do you know what I mean? The expectation of each individual position player, the expectation goes out the window because of that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, but
once you do, go on.
Sorry, well, I'm just talking about the nature of the assists though. They were very good assists.
Yeah. But we know that he's got quality, but it's about displaying that consistently, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And
There's so much other players in the team that had a better game than him.
Yeah, that's true.
This is it.
obviously you're gonna see the scoreline. That's what matters. But as a performance overall, it wasn't good enough. Still, like.
Do you think so?
It wasn't good enough. Deep it,
Bro, we
like,
went 3-0 up and then we didn't need to do much else.
No, but
even though we didn't score in the second half, I didn't mind.
Alright, cool.
I would have wanted the fourth goal. Don't get twisted. And Mazraoui slapped the crossbar, but like 3-0 to Old Trafford, no one would have ever even.
Do you know what it
for
is?
this.
I understand that, but we didn't control the game in a way where, we didn't shut up shop. It wasn't a convincing free, like
It was a casual win.
Not just about obviously.
Consistent.
This one convincing.
Convincing.
No, it wasn't. Look, a man got. No, a man got.
Second
Listen.
half, I know it's 10 men.
No,
Yes,
Context
do you know what it
matters.
is?
Context
Do you know what it is? A
matters.
man got
Handicap
sent
game,
off.
10 men
Yeah,
against
10 men.
11, come
And
on.
on top of that, it never even looked like they had 10 men for real if you actually deep it. We're meant to
In
pin
the
them.
second half it did, bro. We
We're
had
meant
so
to.
Second
much
half it did, yeah.
possession.
Towards
I know what you mean.
the end when
We
people
should
got
be
tired,
there.
but we're meant to pin them back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we have to go score 7, 8 goals.
we
but
should be
pin them
pushing for
back.
more. We should be, yeah, man.
Pin them back. Have more
Any other
shots.
team are
Like
pushing for more goals.
No, I hear that, yeah, but then look at their stats, yeah. They had 3 shots on target, yeah, the whole game. Like they only had that 1 shot on target in the second half. That was that free kick that won me my money. Thinking.
No, but
Okay,
they didn't bounce
but
back from
yeah,
the
they
red
didn't,
card,
yeah,
bro.
the
They
red
were just
card.
rattled the whole
And that's-
time.
you're
They
giving
weren't
us-
playing
you're
their
giving us
football.
too much
They
credit.
weren't playing their football.
You're giving us too much
Let me
credit.
give
You're
you
giving
a
us too much
comparison,
credit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Leon went down to 10 men and scored how many?
But that's different. Leon's.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get my point?
Do you know what it is?
Leon went down to 10 men and scored
Okay.
4
No, but
against.
You know why?
you have to look at teams. Leon's
second
profile,
leg.
I
yeah,
was just about to say that's
The mentality, you have to.
and their
First
profile
leg
of players is
team,
different.
settle back
Bilbao
in.
don't
If
score
that was in
goals.
Old Trafford, different.
What he's
Yeah.
saying, we summed it up when we was watching the game. Remember, I'm saying about you got the ugly win. He's saying that he wanted to see more expressive football,
Same,
more
same.
pretty football.
100%.
Especially
Because
where
you've got the
we're
upper
3-0
hand.
up.
You've
Yeah,
got- you're
3-0
playing
up.
against
And they
10
got
men.
10 men.
Do you
Like,
get it?
now, the pressure.
Yeah, he wants the ugly win. He wants the ugly win.
It's not, I'm
Yeah,
happy with the
yeah.
win, but I'm saying the pressure's off. The pressure's off. You're not in your head too much now. Show us what you've been doing on the training field. You know what I mean? But
We get the win.
and until we get there, we're never gonna get past that point. It's always gonna
We
be
get
this,
the
bro.
win, we get the result, we go home,
clean
and
sheet.
then we do that.
No, but
No, that's not
Exactly.
that's not the mentality you should have as a Man United fan,
And that never
bro.
happened, bro. How long did this?
Man.
No, I understand.
No, I
No,
know it.
you're
You're not short of finals,
No.
though. You're not short of finals. You've been doing it, so you can argue for what he's arguing.
And we're not
for now.
complaining. We're not complaining, bro. I'm not complaining about the result. I'm complaining about
The quality within.
How you
of
get there,
the
man.
actual performance,
The
bro.
journey.
Like even if we get to the final, we play shit. I'll take the trophy,
but here
Champions
it is.
League. But I'm
Here it
saying
is.
to
what
move
we take it
forward,
from.
to actually move forward, we have to see
I
So
something.
it's just a sidestep, basically.
We can all agree. We can all agree. Yeah, we had a shaky first 20 minutes. Yeah, all agree. Then from 30 minutes to the half time, ref fucked up the game. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
100.
They came back out.
I disagree
They
with
came back out. They came back out.
done his job, but he fucked up the game.
They came
How
back
much
out.
did you put in the 5 bags? How much did you put in?
They came back out.
Yeah.
They still had the head loss. They couldn't get it together. Third goal, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Now that's when you're talking about. us
Yeah, that's
starting to
what.
play
Yeah,
more
like
expressive football.
express ourselves.
If
like-
we was not playing quality football up until that point, how do we just switch it
No,
on?
I had no, but do you know what it is? They got one less man, and our thing is, we've been in a position where we lose, like we'll lose towards the latter half of the game.
Right.
It's 3-0 at half time. They got a man less. We've done
You look on
everything.
ball like for at least 30 minutes. At least
Like,
30 minutes.
yeah, I'm not
you
even
ball up.
saying just throw everyone forward and go stupid. Like
Yeah.
my
We
thing.
just spoke about Leon being 10 man down and them getting
Second leg.
So
remember?
Second leg, but
I
no,
hear it.
and
That's context that matters.
We
yeah.
learnt our
However,
lesson.
bro. Amarim doesn't care about us not getting
No,
extra
but he-
goals, bro. Because
he- but he cares about the performance.
No, but check this, yeah.
like you
Check
get
this,
like
check
can
this, check
see
this,
that.
yeah. We were 2-0 up. We were going for that third goal. Garnacho could have even scored it if you don't remember. So we were trying.
Yeah.
And then Fofana out of nowhere saw space because we pushed up so much. You know, Fofana on the left. Remember that substitution that fucked us up completely, bro. So we're not doing that.
But
And I don't mind not doing that.
I hear that, but
3-0
bro.
up, going to home. I don't care.
No, it's calm.
Take me home.
Do you know what it is? Leon and Bilbao are two different teams,
Say
bro.
that. Did you hear what he said, bro?
Gun.
Say it again, bro.
Bro, when we get expressive, Onana starts becoming a midfielder. We don't want any of that. Just play it simple. That's what I said earlier. We play like it's ultimate team and we got one more game to get into the next leagues.
Yeah.
And this guy's difficult to
But
play.
do you know what it is?
Just ground foot. Just
If it was a thing where we would, sad, bro, sad.
No,
If
go ahead.
If it's a thing where, yeah, I knew, cool, we're gonna go Old Trafford and we're comfortable. We got one leg in the next round, innit? Let's see if we can progress and actually play good football. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do exactly the same shit that we done today, bro. Our defenders are gonna pass it between each other 5 or 6 times, give it back to Onana. Onana's gonna slap it up. Hoyland's gonna lose the battle, and it's gonna be like, bro.
he was winning his battle.
No, today he didn't do. Today he weren't too bad.
wasn't
He
work
didn't.
today, man.
No, he didn't do too bad in holding up the play. But as a striker, he didn't have no shots, bro.
Do you know what
no
I
shots.
realized?
It's
Do you know what I
crazy.
realized? I get where you lot are speaking from,
Like,
yeah.
it's-
You're speaking on a sense of mentality. We're speaking on a sense of ability and skill set.
that we don't have.
No. But what I'm saying is,
No, but you
there's
do.
nothing wrong in inspiring to be that. Do you get what I'm saying? Wanting more, wanting more. That's
Do you know
what
what
it
it
is. That's what it is.
Don't get twisted. No, but don't get twisted. I'm not. I know these men are rubbed. I've been the advocate. I've been telling you, man, all season, get rid of all of them. But bro, there's certain things that are fundamental in the game.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, man.
If 3 men are coming to you from this side, you should be able to scan and say, "Ah, cool. I'm just gonna do a 5-yard pass to the guy who's not." Instead of
We're not asking
instead
for
of trying to
much.
play it back to the 3 man. You know what I'm saying?
Just positive football. Just positive football. What, he won man of the
Yeah,
match?
man. It's rigged. Yeah. To be fair, it should be Maguire.
You lot are a riggy club, bro. Riggy, bro.
Yeah. These days, score a goal and you get man of the match. Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah. It's because he got 2 goals.
Casemiro scored a goal.
What you want?
Ref, Bengi.
Was it yours?
No, Masraoui.
Masraoui still. Yeah, you got
Oh, it was. Oh shit.
wonky left foot. Man just swung it.
Swang it.
That could have been.
Bang it.
That was a clean hit.
Yeah. He meant that.
I'm left-footed. That's a clean hit. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
What, pen again?
I said it, bro. Dorgu.
Oh yeah, run it up, bro. I don't care how they come, bro.
Bro, the referee's looking.
That's half time. Well done, lads. Looks like
Halfway.
We have. Thank you.
I'm happy to see you in the Element family.
Yes. Alright.
Was 3-0 in there?
I got a question.
let's-
I got a question. 0-0, second leg. Are you taking that?
Yeah, we're through, bro.
Alright, cool. So you've just argued.
No. Head me up. You can't line me up, bro. Head me up. No. Let me give you context. Let me give you context. Let me give you context. We're through. Yeah.
So you man are trolling each other.
Listen,
bro.
we're 3-0. Listen, take me in. We're 3-0 up already, yeah? Yeah, crazy. We're 3-0 up already, yeah? I'll only take a 0-0 if the performance. You see, if we leave there thinking, fuck, we should have scored more goals here, or we played
You
so well, how did we
actually
score?
tried.
Yeah, that's the only way I'll
Go and
take
sit
it.
there
How-
and let them try to do it.
And that's
Yeah,
exactly
no,
what you lot
I'm
know
not
you're gonna
saying
do.
I'm not saying shut up and sit. No, forget that.
Okay, cool.
I don't.
No, but I'm not on that.
Let's flip it. We go.
They're
one
bored
man
of
down.
that.
We go 1 man down in Old Trafford now. What you doing?
Part of the boss.
You think that's gonna work?
Yeah, but we can't. No, we can't. Bro, and that's one thing we haven't. Listen, we haven't got the ability. They scored 4 goals in like 20 minutes, bro.
Bro, we weren't marking the boss.
If we go up and down,
What are you gonna do?
We had
6
10 men
at the
behind
back?
you, bro.
Are you gonna do what we done for City where it was 10 men down? That's how you're gonna park the bus.
But we can't do that.
Even though we park it,
we
we're
can't do
parking
that.
it.
Yeah, like, bro,
There's still slots.
He's looking at
the doors and the windows are still open. Like, it's mad,
we'll
like,
park the bus
bro.
with the doors open.
Yeah, honestly, bro. Word.
100%. There's still seats.
Because, bro, even if the defense does their job right, then we have to put our money on Onana.
Do we?
No, if the defense does their job right, we put our money on Onana. If Onana's acting right, the defense is gonna do something stupid. We can't win, bro.
No,
Either
he today.
Do they get?
he didn't have nothing to do
Who you
today,
starting
bro.
second leg?
Usually.
Same team or what?
I think the team today was good.
No, I'm still.
Ahmad-
Yeah,
I think Ahmad comes
if
in.
Ahmad,
Is Ahmad fit enough though?
You lot are trying to rub him out.
I'll give it. Yeah.
But there's 4 games
But
after the league.
yeah,
You've got what, another 2 essentially.
I might. If I start Ahmad, I'll take him off at half time.
Give him a little 45.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, but it depends how the
And
game's
Garnacho's
going.
better
But
coming
I'll-
onto the pitch. Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's more effective
I'll-
that way, I think, as well.
who would be my midfield 3? I think I'll play
Casemiro's got-
Casemiro. I think I'll.
But he's got the English weather. He's got the English weather next
No,
time.
but
He's
it's
got the
not.
English weather.
No,
Yeah. Arthritis gonna kick back in.
No, Leon, he won the pen and got 2. Leon, he won the pen and got 2 assists, man. He's calm, man. He's acclimatized now, man. He's good.
Oh, the temperature drops next week, you know. It's not 26 like how it was over here today. Yeah. Back to 13 and all of that. Do you get it?
Spanish winter, it's fine.
Man, go get the bomber. Do you get it?
I think we're comfortably in the driving seat now. It'll take something very crazy for us to get eliminated.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, we're comfy.
Overall, obviously, good day.
Yeah, very good.
We take the result
Good win.
any way it comes. You know what I'm saying?
I think,
Like,
I wouldn't change our team, to be honest, apart from maybe Garnacho
You starting Hoyland?
No, I won't start Hoyland. You can't start no one else.
Yeah, man.
No, I'll start. No, Chido's not in the. He's not in the Europa League squad. That's
He was on the
why.
bench though, wasn't he?
No, not today. That's why he ain't played. Do you know what I would do
Saying he got
though?
it papers.
I'll put Ahmad up top. I'll put Ahmad. You might as well put Ahmad as your striker.
With the mic thing.
Can't do any worse than Hoyland.
I would put Garnacho up top. Reason being,
I heard
Got
that.
nothing to lose.
I heard
being up
that.
top.
I would have him up top. Reason being, yeah, is because he's no good trying to do
Just run.
string up play.
Just run.
get
Yeah.
him to
But then you're gonna have to
okay?
ping the grassroots through balls to him.
But do you
Those
know
kind
what
of
it
He's
is?
better on the
But
left.
if you put
Bruno can do that
on the
though.
left.
Bruno can do that.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but he likes to waste the ball.
And
He likes to give away
if
the
you
ball.
play Ahmad as well, if you play Ahmad on the right 10, put Ahmad right 10, put Bruno left 10,
Bruno, Garnacho.
and Garnacho
Yeah,
up top.
come on.
Yeah, man, you might be alright, you
But
know.
then you're
But
putting in Mason and then maybe an Ericsson.
no, but you can just put in.
Ericsson ain't
Yeah,
no minutes, bro.
Yeah.
but do you know what's so mad? Yeah, the only reason no,
Because you can't put Ugarte and...
No, you should have gave him minutes over here.
yeah.
I'm not giving him.
don't know.
Do you know what it is? Ericsson only looks rubbed, yeah, because we're shit.
I'm not saying he's wrong.
No.
Bro. Go.
See when Ericsson and
Bro, you
Bruno
got
are
half a
close
man.
together, yeah.
It don't
Just yeah.
He's Iron Man.
Bro, next time Ericsson plays and him and Bruno on the pitch together, yeah, just watch their interchanges and their little link-ups. If we had more players who could actually pass, yeah. You'll see a lot more from Ericsson, but obviously, yeah, man.
Bruno would be better if he had better quality around him.
You see-
But you know
you
what
see
it is?
what
You lot
Portugal
are
got.
looking, but don't look at Portugal because again, it's a main man program in Portugal, bro. Someone's got to be that. And Bruno's a leader, but he's not the on paper leader. He's one of them mans where you know what, you've got to source a crop of people and let him lead, and they build up with him and respect him naturally. But you see, when a player will come into the situation and it's like, raw, man's got to rate this guy, and he's flinging himself on the ground, he's doing all of them things there, which is kind of non-leadership in a sense. Do you get what I'm saying? You're gonna question things. But if you give us a few seasons with him, youngsters or whatever, for him to take under the wing, they can learn things from him. You can't take that away from him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm excited for next week, man.
Yeah, no, honestly, bro. Bilbao.
Bilbao, we'll see you again.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna see you next week.
All right, I want 6 from Bilbao next week. Yeah, let's load it up. Let's load it up.
Before we go, Watchalong, the second leg. That's you lot, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
so you lot-
Game Time Hoopers and Peckham Reds watch along. Yeah, for the second leg, United.
Give them a date.
And where's it gonna be? Where's it
At
gonna be?
home, we're gonna be at Pop Brixton. It's gonna be starting at 7 o'clock. Make sure you get there early. Listen now, we've done watch-alongs before, but this week has been a bit crazy with football. So
Obviously, certain people are one, certain people
we
are
need
lost.
you lot to pay attention to what's going on, because if you don't follow Peckham Reds and you don't follow Game Time and you don't follow Hoopers, you're not gonna know what's going on, how to get in, where you're going, where your seat is. None of them things. How much a drink is, how much the tickets are, what entertainment's going on, who's on the panel. You're not gonna know nothing, so you have to follow everybody. So make sure you do that.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I'm not on the save. I'm not on the save, and it's there.
Look at that, and it's the last kick of the game. If you win the monies,
Yeah, just one-
if you win the monies, then it was meant to be. You get me?
I'm not on the save.
Man from the sky and then the blow the whistle.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Don't.
He just came on, of course he's shooting.
He's gonna score.
Of course he's shooting.
Watch it.
He buzzed.
I told you. Give me my money. What did I tell you? Last kick in the game. Last kick in the game, and you got your money. Come on, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
that's my money.
Quickly. Last kick in the game.
Yeah, bro. 160 from 10. I'll take. Yes.
Kick in the game. So how do you feel about your bet, bro?
Bro, look at that. That's beautiful, right? That's beautiful, right? That's fucking beautiful, right?
Documented it. Got your bet, bro. Got your bet. Hey. Bet with Peckham Reds. They know what they're doing.
We know what we're doing. Hey, cuz.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Peckham Reds. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, man.
Us, man.
Good job. Yeah.